Hi there, my name's Samantha Marlette, and I have one question for you. Where do you want your life to be a year from now? This is a question I asked myself a year ago, right at this table, right here. I asked myself a year ago because I felt stuck, I felt unaccomplished, and I felt like I didn't have direction in my life, or I didn't have a plan to get where I wanted to go. So a year ago, I sat down and I created a vision for myself. I said, I want to be out of student loan debt. I want to be in the best shape that I can possibly be. I want to feel good about myself. I don't want to be tied to the scale. I want to feel good about my before and after pictures, and I want to track my transformation. And I also wanted to be off of night shift. That was a huge goal of mine, to be off of night shift and working for myself at home most of the time and working part-time as an ER nurse. I was able to accomplish all of those things, but only because I sat right here and I created my vision. I created that vision and I created a plan to get me there, but I also was aware of the sacrifices. I knew that in order to create this life that I wanted to live, that I was going to have to make sacrifices. That's the step that a lot of people are missing, that a lot of people just don't think about beforehand. And so it catches them off guard and they're like, oh crap, do I want this or do I want that? Like what's more important to me? And that was something that I planned out ahead of time. I knew that I was going to have to make the sacrifice of sleep and not like sleep, total sleep, but sleep when normal people sleep. I knew I was going to have to work from home at an inconvenient time. And that was a really hard sacrifice for me because I wanted to get off night shift. That was my goal, was to get off night shift. But I knew to do it, I was going to have to stay up all night, every night, and sleep during the day. And it sucked. It was not fun. But within 5 months, I was able to come home and be part-time and get off of night shift. And within this last 11 months, I started my fitness transformation in January of 2014. This last 11 months, I have been able to feel so much better about my body and feel just this sense of accomplishment with what I've been able to do with my fitness. I'm more flexible. I wish I would have taken like flexibility pictures. I wish there was like a thing that I should have taken those, because I'm more flexible than I've ever been in my whole life. I've been able to lift heavier. My cardio, not as much as when I was like doing Insanity, but still doing awesome things with my cardio. Just overall fitness just feels amazing. And I've been able to do all these things because I created a vision. I sat down at this table, guys, and I created a vision. And yes, at that time, it sounded insane. It sounded to me like, how the hell am I going to do this? My husband and I were also trying to pay off student loan debt. And I like just saw this big, huge number in front of me. And I said, how are we going to do this? How are we going to like pay for our house, like get off of night shift, cut back my income like in half, and do all these things? Like, how are we going to do this? And it took a big, long conversation with me and my husband. But we've been able to pay off like $17,000 of debt in the last 12 months. Like at 25. That's insane. But we did it. And I don't say that to brag at all, but I say that to like let you know that you can do it too. It takes sacrifice, and it takes, I mean, we never went on a vacation. We didn't buy new clothes. We didn't buy new furniture. Like there are things that we don't have, but we don't have debt. Or I mean, we have a little bit of debt, but we're getting rid of that debt. And it feels amazing. And those sacrifices are what make life, it makes it amazing. Like making that sacrifice and knowing I don't have this weight over me anymore. I don't have anybody holding me to these things. It's just this freeing feeling. And I want you to feel that. I want you to feel amazing about your life and that you designed it and that you created this vision. And a year from now, I want you to just look at your life and say, you know what? I designed that. I designed it and it is amazing. And it's amazing because I wanted it to be amazing and because I made it amazing. Because you can do it. Oh my goodness. This past year, like a year ago, if I would have heard this, I would have been like, you're nuts. There's no way. That's crazy, but I'll try it. That's what I would have said. And I don't care if you think I'm crazy and I don't care if you think I'm nuts, but I want you to try it. I want you to create your vision, and I want you to think ahead of what sacrifices you're going to have to make in order to achieve that vision. And I want you to talk with your significant other about it. I want you to say, listen, I know this is crazy, but I really want to do this. Are you willing to make some of those sacrifices with me? Are you willing to help us get out of this debt? Are you willing to help me get in the best physical shape of my life and feel amazing with eating the proper foods and getting the right fuel for my body? Like, are you on board with me? I want you to sit down and have this conversation sometime this week or in the next month. I want you to really plan what you want your life to look like a year from now, because it's going to be amazing. That's all I have for you today, but I want you to really, oh my gosh, just please think about it. And I would love it if you would email me and let me know what your vision is for your life in the next year. My email is samanthamarlette@gmail.com, and I will put it in the description below. I hope you have a great day, and I hope that this helped empower you to just believe that you can design the life you love, because you can. I hope you have a good day.